Hi everybody, it is me, Vampire Helly, and I came on here to make a video explaining why I haven't been making YouTube videos lately. And when I say that, I feel a punch in my gut, or like a gurgle in my gut, because the idea of having to explain, even in vague terms, because I don't want to use names, I don't want to get like into drama and stuff, just the idea of vaguely explaining what's been going on in my life for the past, oh, there's a bug, for the past, like, since March, really, like, end of March, like, April, I guess, like, that Easter day, the day before Easter, that's when all kinds of crazy things started happening, and I stopped doing YouTube. All this to say, this has nothing to do with, like, internet drama or anything like that. So if you're chomping at the bit for some internet drama, it's not gonna be in this video. Subscribe for more. No, but no, these are just gonna be vague details as to where my headspace was at and why I wasn't doing the YouTube. So basically, ever since like at the eve of Easter, I've been really anxious and really depressed in a way that I didn't think that I could get and stay for so long. Like, I've felt like that before, like the level of depression where you are literally in the depths of despair, but I have not felt it so long as I have felt it in these past months. There was a girl, there's always a girl, in my case it was a friend. We'll call her Amy. We'll call her Amy. But Amy was somebody I made friends with coming back to Ohio after living in Tennessee for so long. I made friends with Amy. People warned me about Amy. People told me that Amy was kind of drama-seeking, attention-seeking, and just maybe somebody I didn't want to trust. Maybe, you know, like, be nice to everybody, but maybe not trust Amy. And the person that told me not to trust Amy was a woman we'll call Rose. Now, me and Rose have been friends for years and 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 years. Rose said, don't trust this person. This person said a really crappy thing about a friend of ours, so please, like, you know, proceed with caution. And so I did. But one day Amy kind of won me over, I guess, and kind of explained her side of the story, with Rose's complaints, and me and Rose both forgave this woman and decided to give her a chance. Unbeknownst to me, that was a big mistake. Me and the Baron, if you don't know who the Baron is my husband. He plays a vampire hunter on the TikTok series. He's my husband. I love him. We are... I get so giddy every time I talk about my husband. But yeah, here, I'm not even gonna edit this out. We're talking about a serious topic, and I'm not gonna edit this out because this is a part of my healing journey. I am at the point now where something that makes me happy is overshadowing the things that made me so sad. And you know what? Making this video isn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. So back to Amy, right? We forgave Amy, we let Amy into our lives. Amy was what we thought a dear friend. But Amy was soon to become the catalyst of a depression spiral that lasted several months. So Amy and the Baron got into a fight because, and of course we're using all fake names and fake things and fake places, Amy decided that she wanted to be a vampire hunter like the Baron. And so the Baron was teaching Amy how to be a vampire hunter, and the Baron was, you know, kindly explaining that Amy needed to learn certain tricks of the trade, and Amy said, no, you do it, in a very sharp, mean, condescending way. And the Baron was like, no, this is part of your training to be a vampire hunter. you have to do it. I'll show you how, but you have to, you gotta do it. And then Amy lost her mind, and she said, in front of other vampires, we'll say, other vampires, other people learning to be vampire hunters as well, Amy said, "I'm tired of your shit," very loudly in his face. And I was there, as a good vampire should be. And I looked at Amy and I said, "Amy, that ain't you." And then Amy did something that really, really hurt me. I had confided in Amy that a huge trigger for me is people yelling at me and getting in my face because of things that my mom did to me growing up. I confided that in Amy, and I felt safe with Amy, and I felt okay to trust Amy with that information. And then Amy used that against me, and started yelling at me for telling Amy that she was not acting like herself. Basically, Amy stormed out of the Vampire Hunter Academy and went to go tell the head of the academy everything, and then, of course, the head of the academy tried to work things out, but ultimately ended up siding with Amy for some reason, even though there were other people there watching that maybe wouldn't have been as biased to the situation as I could have been. They could have asked those people what they saw, but instead the head of the Vampire Academy didn't. The head of the Vampire Academy just decided to side with Amy, and I'm still confused by that, even to this day. Eventually, that was something I got over. But we're gonna switch back to Rose now, because Rose is the one who really hurt the most. Rose has been someone in my life for years and years and years and years that we've always been there for each other, no matter what. We've always been on each other's sides, whether we're right, whether we're wrong, whether we're somewhere in between. We were best friends. And I told Rose that I really wanted to talk about everything that happened, and Rose shut me down immediately and said that they couldn't, because Rose is also a vampire hunter, and their sister happens to own the Vampire Hunters Academy. So Rose did not want to talk about it. I respected that. But I still wanted to hang out with Rose because Rose was not involved in any of that. Rose was not involved. Rose is my friend. Was my friend. I don't know. Rose was my friend. Not involved in any of that. Just went to the same academy. Was a vampire hunter too. And for a while, me and Rose did continue to hang out. And then all of a sudden Rose just stopped talking to me, and I found out that Amy was talking more to Rose. And mind you, Rose was the one to warn me about Amy in the first place. But now Amy and Rose are buddying, and Amy is getting everyone on her side. And basically, in the words of Amy, the Baron is an asshole and everybody knows it, and the Baron needs therapy because she says so. And all the Baron did to elicit that response was to say, "Hey, at work I have boundaries. I really just want to keep things to work. I don't want to talk about professional life throughout work." There's a boundary. People are allowed to put down boundaries. What people are not allowed to do is yell at someone for putting down a boundary. You respect that boundary. Whether it makes sense to you or not, it is a boundary, and you are supposed to respect that, especially if you're friends. Anytime you should respect a boundary, but especially if you're friends. Of course, we're not friends with Amy anymore, and I'm really not sure if I'm friends with Rose anymore, and that's what's hurt the most throughout all of this. Now, a good thing is that me and the Baron are not alone. A lot of people saw what happened, a lot of people heard what happened, and most people kind of see the situation for what it is. Like, Amy is very much in her own world, and Amy is a hurt person herself, and hurt people hurt people. And so, Amy, I hope one day that you maybe, stop doing that to people. I wanted to say maybe apologize, but at this point, I don't know if you will. Okay, this video is kind of hard to make. I hope you stop hurting people like you hurt me. because it hurt really bad what you did. And Rose, I love you. I will always love you. But you hurt me really bad, and I will definitely need an apology before we could be talking again. Because not once did Rose ever message me to ask me if I'm okay. Not once did Rose call. Not once did Rose even try to like lightly message me and send me memes, you know? Like, Rose didn't do anything. And I'm shocked because Rose has done so much for me. And I've always been there for Rose. So I don't know why this is the thing. I don't. And I don't think I ever will know why, unless she explains it. But that is why I've been depressed, because at the end of the day, the Vampire Academy in Ohio became such a hostile environment for the Baron that he had to leave that environment. So now he is no longer hunting vampires, but he will be hunting vampires in Providence when we move. But he is not hunting vampires right now. So yeah. Yeah. Amy hurt me, but Rose hurt me more. And I'm still trying to get over what Rose did and what Amy did. And I hope that Rose realizes that Amy is a phony friend. And Rose, when you call me, I'm probably still gonna be there for you. Like I always have. But we are gonna need to talk. So it was very hurtful. But in making this video, and I want to bring it back to this point, in making this video, I realized that the things that bring me joy, I feel like I'm starting to get that giggle and wiggle back, you know? I always say I'm a giggly and wiggly woman, I'm a silly woman. I thought maybe that part was taken away from me. I thought Rose and Amy took that part away from me. Because I didn't want to get up, I didn't want to shower, I didn't want to go anywhere, I didn't want to do anything. That's why I haven't been doing YouTube, is because I haven't been motivated to make good quality videos, or even get in front of the camera. Like the lives are pretty much all I was motivated to do, because I could see people in the chat and I could talk to them and interact with them. I guess I can interact with you in the comments, but I can't go live on YouTube yet, but I'll get there. But yeah, that's why I wasn't motivated to do YouTube, is because I've been very, very depressed lately. But in making this video, I realized that they didn't take that away from me. They didn't take the silliness, and they didn't take my joy. They didn't really take my peace. I thought they did. They didn't. They did not take me. They did not rob me of my soul. I'm healing now. And I'm gonna forgive them one day. But that doesn't mean I have to let them back into my lives. My life doesn't mean I have to let them back into my life. I think I will forgive them though one day, because just for me, for my own sake, because I don't want to hang on to that anger and that sadness and that sorrow forever. I did write poetry about them. That was therapeutic. So yeah. But in making this video, I got all excited about my husband and how excited I am to see him when he comes home from hanging out with his friends. And that distracted me from talking about a serious topic, and I was giggling as I was about to talk about a serious topic, and I thought, wait a minute, I'm getting my joy back. Like, I'm getting my happiness back. I'm getting me back. Not only am I getting me back, I'm coming back stronger and better than ever. I'm about to do cooler things. I'm about to rise from the ashes yet again. And I am keeping that, because that was kind of funny. I'm about to rise from the ashes yet again, and people that are haters can't stop me. They can't stop me. They have tried to stop me, and they can't, because I always come back. And I always will. And the legacy that I leave behind when my body decides it's tired is going to be like that. It's going to be Helly always bounced back, and you can too. So when your friends betray you, it doesn't have to be the end of the world. Take time to mourn, take time to grieve, and be thankful for the friends you do have, because it's literally just them. There's like 3 people that aren't talking to us right now. Everybody else has been so supportive and so loving, and they've realized that those 3 people are kind of douchey. They knew it before and didn't say anything, and things happen now, and I'm like, yeah, they are kind of douchey. So yeah. So in making this video, I realized that I am healing, and I am counting my blessings again, and I'm excited about things again, and I can't wait to move to Providence, and the Baron just came home, so I'm all excited about that. I can't wait to do more lives and grow on TikTok. I can't wait to grow on YouTube. I can't wait to do the ASMR videos I've been wanting to do, and use this lighting and do role plays and do all this stuff. And my poetry book's coming out on the 15th, Poems for Vampires on Amazon by Helen Schweitzer. I'm really excited about life now, and I didn't think that I was gonna get there again, and I did, and I'm excited to see you guys all the time, and I'm getting happy again, and I love that. So thank you for watching my video. Coming back, baby, to YouTube. That was cringe. I'm keeping it. I'm coming back to YouTube. Expect more ASMR, expect more vampire things and shenanigans and poems and all the fun stuff. So until then, may your dreams be as magical and wonderful as you are, and good night.